Hi Taurus, I'm here to do your 2020 look, see what's coming in for you. First of all, a massive, great big thank you for all the support you've shown me in growing my channel. I literally couldn't do it without you. You are my backbone. I would not be here if it was not for you. So just a huge shout out for everyone who comments and likes and shares and subscribes and leaves me positive feedback and positive messages. I literally couldn't do it without you, so you are stars. Okay, so this is a look at 2020. Now remember, time is fluid, so you could be coming into this energy now, you could be going through it now, and then it could be spilling over into 2020 as well. Time is fluid. Okay, so take it how it fits your life. Let's just roll with it. Let's have some fun with it. My intention is for it to be 2020. My intention is for it to be love and finances. Okay, so that's the two sort of areas that I want to look at within 2020. On pre-shuffling, I got a sense of moving forward, moving on, a sense of, with this King of Swords, it's time to put an end to lack. So I feel that you've had an ending to a situation somewhere in your life previous to 2020. But with this King of Swords now, it's about accomplishing your desires, taking a place of power and authority, being quite clear-headed and actually demanding. I'm feeling demanding some respect now within your life. It's really about taking charge and being focused and thinking things through for what you want for your future. It is about coming out of this five of Pentacles. It's coming out of some hardship, somewhere where you've lost some faith in something, either in ourselves or in a relationship, coming out of that rejection purely because you're in a very logical place, thinking. It's like your logic has taken over your emotion, your logic has taken over your heart, and you're being very logical in the situation. It's time to cut it out. I can hear it's time to cut it out. 2020, it's time to move on. With this Knight of Wands here, it's time to go out and be creative and be passionate again and move forward. There is a sense of loss here with the Two of Cups. There is a sense that there is a sense of sadness, but there's also a sense of, logically what you have to do to move on. It's about cutting yourself free from that mental turmoil that you put yourself through to get you to your happy place. I'm really feeling this still. It could have been someone you were married to, someone that you were in a long-term commitment with. Okay, but it is about values and the breakdown in some values that you held, Taurus, with this Hierophant here. Someone hurt you, and it is about now closing out that book with the World card. It's about growing and expanding from the situation that you were in. Okay, and in 2020, it's about moving forward from it with those life lessons, and it's about now starting to work on something new and aligning yourself. This Knight of Wands has appeared in the bottom of both decks, and it is about moving forward with passion and actually about going and having some fun. The Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, moving forward. The Two of Wands, it's planning. So 2020, I feel there's a big shift here. There's a big shift in letting go of the past and moving forward. We do have the Judgment card, and this is that big shift. The big shift in your life is coming. It's about making peace as well with yourself, with others if you so wish, but it's about drawing a conclusion to something. And I feel with the World card, it's about putting something to bed once and for all and moving forward. There's also a sense here of trust. I'm getting trust, okay? A trust issue within love, okay? Now this could be sorry, can you see that? I haven't put myself down yet. I'm getting this as a trust issue. You don't want to get your heart broken again in love. Okay, so there's some sort of trust thing going on. And you know what? You just actually want peace. You're learning to love yourself again. And there's a sense of your independence here. But I also feel something new coming in for you with that Ace of Cups. And it's up to you whether you can allow someone in to trust them again. Do you know what? I feel a connection here. And you may already know this person. And it's a sense of you both valuing yourself to the point where you could hit this Ten of Pentacles if you so wished with them. But there is something mental that needs to be overcome. And I think it's this mental thought in your head, Taurus, about getting hurt again. There's a possibility of having victory and success. I'm not feeling an old person here. I'm feeling someone new coming in with this Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. It's new beginnings, okay? But it's also about not repressing emotions and expressing yourself fully. I think you probably know this person already, or if you don't, they're coming into your environment in 2020, and I think they're going to note you, they're going to recognize you, and they may want to move forward with you. But this, my Taurus, is up to you whether you want to do it. I asked the universe for an obstacle or a challenge that needed clearing within 2020. I'm going to put myself down in the corner like a naughty little girl. Hold on. Yep, down I go, so that you can see my cards. Okay, so I asked the universe for an obstacle or a challenge that you need to work on throughout 2020, okay? And this is light, okay? So this breaks down to a 10, which in fact is that completion of a cycle, the ending of something, and being this King of Swords, being logical, coming out of that lack, and putting it to bed. You're completing something here. It's a finish. It's a 10, which in turn breaks down to the 1, you know, the Ace, igniting something new for yourself. Yeah, it's the Ace of Swords, it's the Ace of Pentacles, it's the Ace of Wands, it's the Ace of Cups. It's all about new. We had the Ace of Wands and we had the Ace of Cups under there. We also had the Ace of Swords. So this is about igniting something new for yourself and shedding light here on what you want. I also feel quite a spiritual connection here, so you may be being guided. So watch for signs, symbols, synchronicities, and watch for your thoughts and keeping them high if you're manifesting and you're wanting to bring positivity into your life, especially as I see a new person lurking. This is about you keeping the faith, keeping your vibrations high, trusting in the divine here. They are guiding you, and it is also, I feel, about something coming to light, but it is also about you using your intuition, okay? So that is what you need to focus on, okay? Keeping the faith, using your intuition, becoming aligned with yourself for something new, and my Taurus, allowing something new to come into your life, okay? Don't automatically think, because I'm getting a sense of trust underneath that deck there. You can't automatically assume that someone is going to break your heart again. You have to, if you want to be new to come into your life, you have to be open to it, and you have to allow universe to bring it in to you. And then when a universe does show it to you and brings it in for you, then it's about using your intuition on how you feel about a situation, and you deciding how you want to pursue it and move forward. But I really do feel with this light card and things coming to light, new beginnings. It is about using your intuition as you move forward. Now you will know, Taurus, you will know. It breaks down to a 10, the ending of something old. I can see you moving away from, with the 6 of swords here, and coming into alignment. And I really feel this is the 3 of Pentacles is coming into alignment with yourself, but someone noting you as well. And obviously this could be at work. It is a pentacle and it is about finances. So you may get a new job offer, or someone who wants to work with you, or someone offering you work because they see, you know, you're good at what you do. But it is about you moving forward now. It really is. Away from something old. I asked universe for an opportunity for you through 2020. Okay, so your opportunity is overcoming obstacles and challenges. If you can overcome the obstacles and challenges within your life, and 5, allow change to come in. Be open to it. Be open to receiving change, and anything that universe throws at you, try and intuitively, you know, go with it, and just be open to it and allow this change to come in. You'll know, okay? But your opportunity is overcoming the obstacles and challenges that are being thrown at you, and in doing so, in allowing change to come in, you are going to allow the opportunities to come in. I love it. I did ask universe for an overall energy from a major arcana for the year of 2020, and we have the Star card. Okay, I love this David Bowie deck. I absolutely adore it. The Star card, the imagery is it's beautiful. The Star card is all about healing. Okay, it is about healing from something from the past. The Star card acknowledges that we've been through something really shitty. We don't get to the Star card without being through, have gone through something shitty. Okay, so this is about healing. Okay, and there is a sense of still healing through 2020, but I really do feel as well it's about allowing the new into your life, to make that 5, to make that change, to do that 10, to close out a cycle, and see something that's staring you right in the face. It's going to be an aha moment. It's going to literally stare you in the face, and it's about you accepting that something has closed out, that change is good. You know, change is good, getting over the obstacles and the challenges, and that is your opportunity to bring in something new. Okay, but it's down to you to talk to universe, to be divinely guided, to have some trust here, have some faith here, and don't lose your faith with this light card, because that is your obstacle, about losing your faith. Okay, so with this Star card, it is about healing, but it is also about your hopes, your dreams, your desires, and your wishes. Okay, this is looking at yourself, okay, and having an understanding here that what's going on inside creates the outside. It is about having faith after hard times, and it is about knowing and understanding there is better to come, and you know, your wishes being fulfilled. So it is about just keeping the faith. Okay, just keeping the faith, keep on pushing through, and let something close out. All right, whatever it is, and that makes sense to you, let it go, let it close out, let the change come in, because that is your opportunity to move forward. So let's turn these cards. I've pulled 12 and a clarifier for each from January to December, but remember, time is fluid, energy is fluid. This could have started happening already with 4 weeks off January, and yeah, this energy could have come in, and this doesn't have to happen in January, February as it's laid out. You know, there's an entanglement of energy and throughout the year. So this is an overlook throughout the year of 2020. Okay, so we do have the Page of Swords and the Four of Wands here. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Sort of my sleeve is knocking the cards everywhere. We have the Queen of Cups and the Fool. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. We have the Lack card again, and which is the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. We have the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Four of Cups and the Hierophant. It's time to let go of this energy, Taurus. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. Wow. I mean, you can't tell me that's coincidence. There is nothing coincidental about that. That is the Six of Cups clarified by the Six of Cups. And we also have the Five of Pentacles twice as well. We have the Fool card again and the Justice. We have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups here. We have the Strength card with the Lovers. And we have the Death card with the Page of Cups. Okay. Right, what am I feeling? Well, I sense a feeling of you moving on, but a struggle. That's what I sense straight away. Okay. We have had the Five of Pentacles a couple of times now. We've got the Six of Cups a couple of times. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got you in your emotion here, not knowing what to do with the Seven of Cups. There is choices coming in. Yeah. There is abundance coming into you, but I don't feel that you are looking in these cups. You think they're empty. It is like losing the faith. It really is like losing the faith. It's like actually you don't want to deal with any of these cups. You really don't. So we've got a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups, and we've got the Emperor. Yeah, Justice. How many major arcanas have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcanas. So that, you know, it's going to be a pretty full-on year. There's a soulmate connection here. Yeah, I don't want to jump straight to third party, but I'm feeling that you've cut something out of your life here. And now it's about regaining some control and regaining some order here within your life, okay? Money-wise, do you know what? I feel you're putting a lot of hard work and effort into things. It's not actually telling me a lot about money. I feel that finances may be up in the air a little bit in 2020. And with this lack as well, you may be feeling a bit tight here with money. But we do have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's about knowing your self-worth, knowing your self-value, and really just keep on pushing through with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, being confident, just keep doing well for yourself. Just keep pushing on through with this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, be positive, okay? Because I don't feel like money is a major issue, but I do feel like there's a sense you've put a lot of hard work and effort into things, and you're just waiting for to be paid out now. You're just waiting for that finance to come back into you, okay? Yeah, but mostly this is I don't know if what I'm sorry to say, or I'm just going to say, is about a love connection. All right, so first of all, we come into 2020 with the Page of Swords and the Four of Wands, okay? So the Page of Swords is all about it's actually about speaking your truth. It's about growth, communicating, but it also could be over analyzing and being a bit suspicious. Yeah, and it's something to do with the Four of Wands. It's something to do with family. It's something to do with home. It's something to do with wife or husband. Okay, and I feel here there's a connection that is coming into 2020 with you, and the Page of Swords is really about, what do I do now? Yeah, what do I do? I'm suspicious of this person. I'm over analyzing a situation, which is, you know, a 11. It's a soulmate. We've got the six here twice, the Six of Cups here twice. It's a soulmate connection. So this is all about a person that you've had a disconnect with in the previous year or the year before that, and this energy is following you into 2020. I would love it, Taurus, if you could just drop this energy, but I know it's easier said than done. Okay, if you're watching them online or you're trying to, you know, second guess them, just don't do it. It's mental torture for yourself. Don't do it. But yeah, I just think this is taking action now. Okay, you've got to take action. You've got to take baby steps. It's, you know, it's small steps of action, small steps of communication about what you do with this Four of Wands. I also think this is about taking action on your own 11, which is stability and grounding. And your home life, your you know, your for you, yeah, your foundation, yeah, your own stability now. So I think it's about taking action on that. I feel now it's about knowing your worth, understanding your worth. It's about self-love. It is about expansion and growth. But it is about going out and having some fun and enjoying yourself here. But there's also a sense, I really feel that there's a sense of jealousy here still. This may be on someone else's part, you know, because I feel this is you, the Nine of Pentacles, beginning to take charge of your life and understanding, do you know what, I am actually worth something, and I actually am the Nine of Pentacles. I see this sometimes as a person, someone who is trying to regain their stability here after, because we've got the lack. So there's got to be some instability within yourself because you've had a disconnect here. And anyone who can just be the Nine of Pentacles after a disconnect, after this lack, you know, is you know, just really has no empathy, or, you know, is a narcissist basically. So I really feel here it's there's someone here in your environment that may be looking over at you and feeling a little bit envious or feeling a little bit jealous of perhaps how well you are doing as the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, because you seem to be all right on the surface. This is the Queen of Cups, and this is the Fool card. Now, if this is another person that is looking over at you and feeling a little bit jealous of your, or envious of your, of how well you seem to be doing on the surface, this is, I feel, you as the Queen of Cups, and you could have quite well, because this is a soulmate connection, and we do have the Four of Wands here, which again is my 11, my soulmate card. You may have actually been codependent as the Queen of Cups on this connection or this person. The Queen of Cups is almost also this soulmate life partner, yeah, card. But now I really feel with this Queen of Cups, it's time to get your emotions stable, to use your intuition with this light card here on what you need to do to move forward. The Queen of Cups does trust herself, yeah. She is passionate, but yet she is stubborn, and you Taurus are stubborn. So you could be taking on this Queen of Cups energy, okay? But there is some sort of feeling of codependency on something that you've left in the past, something that you're not quite over, and you are bringing it into 2020 with you. It would be nice if you could release it, but as I said, that's easier said than done. You are envisioning this new beginning for yourself, but it looks like you're in no rush to do it. You know, you're stopping along the way, you're picking the flowers, you're just taking your time, okay? You don't feel like there's any rush here to break this connection or to release this connection. But I'm really telling you that there's not so much a rush to do it, but it does need to be done, because you really do need to change things up in your life as your opportunity to overcome this obstacle and this challenge. And I really do feel that this is a lingering energy from previous years that you are bringing forward, that you really do need to overcome in your life, and to let go. Sorry, my throat went. And to bring in the change for yourself, to bring in that new opportunity. You just don't seem to be in any rush to let go of this, and this might be because of this codependency this Queen has, and I'm not even quite sure if it's on the person. It might just be on the situation, the ideal family, grounded stability, security with this Four of Wands. Okay, we come in again here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles is all about time and effort. Do you know what, that you've put into a relationship? A lot of time and effort, and you know what, not a lot of return. I'm feeling at this present moment in time not a lot of return, because you're walking away with just one pentacle. I really feel intuitively, you know, you have to disconnect and you have to walk away, and you have to allow the change to come in. Okay, lots of years put into this, lots of effort put into this. But there's a sense here that everything is up in the air, and it's still a decision that you are toying around with in your head. There's a sense of you losing control. There's a sense of you losing stability, and everything being up in the air. And here, you know, we have the ship on this water here with the big waves. So this is you still being in your emotion, I feel, about leaving something behind. Okay, you know, intuitively you have to do it, you have to walk away, but this is you being in your emotion about it, and you're still deciding here to do it. It's all up in the air, and it could have affected your finances as well. So they could have had to be maybe a payout of some description that's left you financially not in a great place, and your finances may feel up in the air as well. I would just say with this Seven of Pentacles, keep on working, stay focused, and start rebuilding, because you can get back to that Nine of Pentacles, which is, you know, your abundance, your long-term security, and knowing your self-worth as well there. Okay, and then we go into the middle of the year with the Three of Pentacles and the Lack card. Now I quite like this, because I actually see no people in this Five of Pentacles. So it's actually like you are coming out of lack. It's like you've dropped it. You've got your coat here with the Three of Pentacles, and you are walking forward towards this blackness. There's blackness here and there's blackness here. So do you know what, I feel you don't actually know where you're going, and that's not like in a physical sense. I just feel like mentally and emotionally, you don't know where you're going. You just know that you're ready for something new with this Three of Pentacles, ready to come into alignment with yourself, yeah, ready for growth and expansion with the three here, ready to work with well, I say ready to work with others. You're leaving, you've put your tools down, you're going out that door, but ready to take on something new. Okay, and I do feel by the middle of the year you may have come out of this lack. There's no one in this card. There is a sense of a void with this, a sense of emptiness here, a sense of regret as well, but knowing that you have to move forward. Yeah, you have to. And it is the Emperor, and it is about, you know, re-establishing order now. And setting new boundaries for yourself. It is about standing in your power, and it is about maturing and growing and becoming wiser. But this is all about re-establishing order for yourself after a situation here in love has left you a little bit financially crippled, and also you know, in a sense of being left out in the cold and lonely. So, you know, this is about you standing in your power now and making things happen for yourself. This Wheel of Fortune, divine timing here. Divine timing is at play. And so is this Seven of Pentacles here, is all about divine timing. I feel you have a sense that, you know, good is going to come back around to you, that something positive is going to come in for you. But there is a sense here of having to let go of the past and having this disconnect as well with this Four of Cups here. There's you know, there's still this sense of disconnect, and it probably was within a marriage or within a long-term relationship, but I do feel like this is actually now releasing it. I feel this is releasing it, but don't lose your faith. I want to say here with this Four of Cups and this Five of the Five with the Hierophant is don't lose your faith, because with the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune, you actually know that if you stay strong and you stay in control and you stand in your power and you set boundaries for yourself, this Wheel of Fortune will start turning in your direction, in a positive way for you, to bring in your hopes and your desires and your wishes, which is your overall energy, your major arcana overall energy for the year. And it is about healing. It's a sense of healing for the rest of the 2020 and just making things happen for yourself. There has been, you know, a lack of faith or a breakdown in some sort of commitment within your life. It was with this two sixes together, a soulmate connection for sure. It probably was a karmic partner for life lessons. The Wheel of Fortune is a karmic card. The Six of Cups twice here is a karmic card. We have the Justice, which is a karmic card, yeah, all very karmic. A karmic partner for lessons, for learning, for growth, for expansion, to ascend you to, you know, a higher level. Okay, you may be triggered middle of the year with some nostalgia. Please stay strong and continue to be in your Emperor power. Continue to understand that if you can you know, come out of this lack mentality, just because someone has left your life or you've had a breakdown doesn't mean you are lacking anything. It actually is change. And as I said, you might see it as, you know, the worst thing in the world, but try and see it as an obstacle and a challenge to overcome, and something that is gonna bring change into your life for the better, because that is your opportunity. Okay, so I see you here clinging on for dear life, you know, really wanting to take this leap, but you seem so scared to do it. You seem so scared to cut the cord and take this risk. There may be, with this Justice card, balance that is still needed within your life, with this Two of Pentacles as well. It's all about balancing something out. You know, the Justice is about clearing out old negative energies, and there was something negative here. You know, there was just the Five of Pentacles twice. You know, you could have been ghosted, you could have been cut out. It's something to do with the soulmate, a soulmate connection, a karmic partner. There may be some disputes going on. There may be some you know, lawyers or solicitors involved, courts, legalities, but this is clearing out old energies and setting new boundaries with this Emperor as well. It's all about you, Taurus, about taking your power back and being the Fool and taking this leap of faith, and just trusting, you know, trusting, equality, truth. Yeah, with this Justice card, it's about you. Yeah, just taking your power back. I know these connections, these karmic partners, these karmic situations are very difficult to overcome. But I see here the King of Swords, you are trying to be logical and you are trying to move on with your life lessons here. So I can see that you're trying to do it. So it's just about you taking control, keeping the faith with this Light card, ending out, you know, completing that cycle as a 10 and then breaking down into a 1, something new, something positive, a brand new start with this Fool card and the Ace that breaks down to, standing in your power and clearing out the negativity and pushing on through, because the Wheel of Fortune, if you do this, if you allow change in, will start to turn in your favor, and it's all very positive. Okay, so this Queen of Wands and this Seven of Cups here, it is sort of like being a little bit foggy about what you need to do. You don't want to look at something. I don't know what this something is. Perhaps you're in your emotions and you don't want to deal with your emotions. You want to stay very logical. You know, the Queen of Wands, though, you know, she is a passionate queen and she's a courageous queen. And beside the Queen of Wands, we have the Strength card. Okay, so she is a courageous queen and a strong queen, and she pushes on through. But with this Seven of Cups here, I really feel that you may go a little bit introverted. Yeah, so try not to do that. Understand that you've got to push through for your own happiness, for your own abundance. This Seven of Cups is all about abundance, but it's like these cups are empty, and it is like you've lost the faith, and you actually don't want to deal with your emotions or anybody else's emotions. You may go a little bit introvert, but it really is about this Queen of Wands is under the Emperor. Come on, it's about standing in your power, being proactive and getting your act together. We have, you know, this soulmate connection, this karmic partner that you've had, that you're pulling this energy into from previous years. I know it's difficult to move on from, and I know it's hard, but we have more than one soul connection here. We absolutely do. And you know what? We have two soul connections here, and then we have this Strength, and we have this Lovers card, and we have the Page of Cups, and there could quite possibly be someone else in your environment. Like I said, I felt this with the Ace of, we had something under here, which I said at the beginning, that I felt like someone new was coming in for you. And this is about the Strength card. It's about overcoming obstacles. It's about pushing on through. Yeah, it's about being resilient with choices that you've got to make, as the Lovers card. But it's also about, it's a 6, you know, this is success. The 6 is success. This is about you know, learning to extend yourself again, learning to put yourself out there again, not closing yourself down and not closing your emotions down with this Seven of Cups here. There is abundance out there still, even though you may not feel it. There is, and it's about pushing on through. It's being courageous, but it's also about being patient with yourself and kind to yourself as you move forward with self-love and opening yourself up to love and making decisions and choices that best suit you, okay? And I really, really do feel here with the Death card as we end out the year. But remember, this energy could happen anytime throughout the year. It is about putting something to bed, okay? It's the death of something. It is the rebirth of something new. So it's, you know, the rejuvenation, the regeneration, the, you know, of something new here for yourself. The Page of Cups is about being kind to yourself. It's about inner child work. Yeah, it's being dreamy again. And this is a romantic partner, and this is new. This is a page. This is something new. And I want to say, don't close yourself off to new things that come in, okay? This is someone, messages coming back and forth, admirers, romantic proposals as well. So, but you know, again, the Page of Cups is about a healing. So I suggest it's like moving forward and taking it slow, and, you know, putting the time and energy and effort into yourself, knowing your worth with the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor, not losing your faith, okay, as the Emperor, and just knowing that there's other connections out there, and whatever you've gone through and whatever happened to you, you know, it is a change, but those changes bring in those opportunities. And I really do feel something needs closing out, and you need to start afresh with something as this Page of Cups. I want to say to you as well, don't shut yourself down as this Queen of Wands. Don't shut yourself down and become introverted. Deal with your emotion, deal with the situation, and believe and trust there are good people in the world still. But it's about you using your intuition as you move forward, and being guided by the universe with that card, that light card there. But definitely about closing out an old cycle, closing out something for a one, for an ace, for something new. Yeah, I just feel here with this Four of Cups and this Hierophant that you may have lost faith in something, although you are moving on from what happened in the past. There's still a sense here of not wanting to take that leap in case you completely fall or flat on your face. Yeah, but this is calling for balance, legalities to be sorted out still. Pushing through and being strong in love, and you know what, being open and vulnerable, and extending your love, and accepting, you know, accepting love into your life. It doesn't mean it has to, you know, be long term and a partnership, whatever. It's just being open to the idea that people are still attracted to you, or still want to be, you know, in your environment, and they you are the Emperor. They're looking up to you, that people look up to you and respect you. I feel it's like a real don't lose faith card spread. And universe wants to say voice. You have a voice, so speak out. The energy of sound is so profound. Its vibration forms energy waves that are very powerful, whether spoken quietly, loudly, with force, or with gentleness. Always speak your truth. If you are uncertain what to say, ask and the words will be given to you. Trust that you are able to speak the right words at the right time. Speak from your heart, and you will never say the wrong thing. I like this. It's, you know, it really just wraps the whole read up, okay? This is about speaking your truth with the Knight of the King of Swords. Yeah, he takes action. He speaks his truth. He's in a place of power and authority with the Emperor, who speaks his truth. Just being very clear-headed, the both of them very clear-headed and in control of what they want in the future for themselves, staying focused and thinking things through. As I said, Taurus, there's no rush on this. Yeah, the wheel of fortune is going to be spinning in your favor throughout 2020, but there is some residue energy here of you putting something to rest. Something needs to go, something needs to close out. You need to use your intuition now, and you need to let go of the lack mentality, the lack you feel within your life. You need to turn that round. You need to start looking at that obstacle as a positive, as an opportunity for growth and expansion in a different direction. Okay, and this is about, you know, the star card, all of 2020 is about your healing and your hopes and your desires and your wishes coming in for what you want for yourself. And be open, just be open to new love. We have more than one soul connection. Doesn't have to be you know, full on and you know, long term. It's just being open to allow people into your space and starting to build trust with people again. Use your intuition, you will know. But please don't shut down, please don't go introverted because you don't want to deal with it, because I feel it's a trust thing. Okay, so that, my Taurus, is what I have for you for 2020. Good luck with it. I wish you all the best. It was a beautiful read, and you know, there's so many opportunities coming in here with this 7 of Cups, so many opportunities, but it is for you to take your hands away from your eyes and allow those opportunities to come in by releasing something from your past. Definitely your voice, speaking your truth. What is it you actually want? And allowing these obstacles and challenges, allowing what you need to get over, understanding that they are the opportunity for growth and expansion, for change, for something new to come into your life. I'm going to leave it there, my Taurus. I love you long time. Love me hard back. Namaste, and I will bring you another read shortly. But 2020 looks good. It looks good. It looks positive. Just allow the change in.